Do you want to know the top 10 healthiest vegetables you can eat? I'm willing to bet that most lists you've seen online just say something like, eat broccoli or carrots are good for you. That's not wrong, but they are not telling you the most important part. They are not telling you that there is a system behind choosing your vegetables. A system that isn't just about getting vitamins, but is a strategy to help you control your weight, help your body detoxify itself effectively, and most importantly, rebuild your gut. In this video today, I'm not just going to count down the top 10. That's too easy. I'm going to give you the entire system. We are going to rank these 10 vegetables based on 3 core criteria. Number 1, low in sugar and carbohydrates. This is the key to controlling insulin, your fat storage hormone. Number 2, high in mineral density, especially the 2 minerals most of us are deficient in, potassium and magnesium. And number 3, my secret criterion, their ability to support your liver and your gut. Because true health doesn't start in the stomach, it starts in the liver and with your microbiome. Let's begin our countdown with a humble but powerful number 10. Coming in at number 10 is garlic. Please don't just think of garlic as a simple flavoring. It's an ancient medicine that has been used for thousands of years in cultures all over the world. The true power of garlic comes from a magical compound called allicin. The interesting thing is, allicin doesn't actually exist in the whole garlic clove. It is only activated, it's only created, when you cut, chop, or crush the garlic, when the cell walls are broken. Allicin has incredibly potent antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. This is why many people feel better when they eat garlic during a cold. But here is the single most important practical tip that 90% of people get wrong. So many of us are in the habit of mincing garlic and throwing it immediately into a hot pan of oil. That immediate, high heat will completely destroy the allicin. You will get a tasty dish, but you will lose almost all of the medicinal benefits. So, next time, practice a new habit, chop your garlic, and let it rest on the cutting board for 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. This is the golden window of time that allows the enzymes in the garlic to work and create that allicin. After 10 minutes, you can cook with it, and far more of the health benefits will be preserved. You can eat garlic raw for maximum immune benefits, or cook for a milder flavor. I personally recommend you do both. Next up, its close cousin, at number 9, is onions. Onions, just like garlic, are packed with sulfur compounds. You can smell that distinct, sharp aroma. Why is this pungent smell so important? I want you to think about your liver. Your liver is not just a simple organ, it is the most complex chemical processing plant in the universe. And for this factory to run smoothly 24/7, it needs a master antioxidant, the body's primary cleanup crew. That antioxidant is called glutathione. And the sulfur from onions, from garlic, is the essential raw material your body needs to produce glutathione all by itself. Simply put, every time you eat an onion, you are giving your body's detoxification factory the exact supplies it needs to clean your system. A small warning, onions are the highest carb vegetable on this entire list, at about 7 to 8 grams of net carbs per 100 grams. That is still very low compared to rice or potatoes, but if you are on a very strict keto diet, you just need to be mindful of your portion size. You don't need to avoid them. Oh, and some great news, onions are on a clean 15 list. Their tough outer skin protects the inside very well. This means you can save your money. You do not necessarily need to buy organic onions. Let's move to number 8, bell peppers. When I say vitamin C, what's the first thing you think of? Orange juice, right? That was a very successful marketing campaign. But here is the truth, a single red bell pepper can contain 3 times the amount of vitamin C as an orange. But more importantly, it comes with an extremely low amount of sugar. This is the ideal source of vitamin C. You get all the antioxidant benefits, all the support for your skin's collagen, without the massive blood sugar spike and the energy crash that follows. Bell peppers come in green, yellow, orange, and red. The green ones are simply unripened, they are still good, but the red ones are the most mature, the sweetest, and the most nutrient-dense. The best thing about them is their versatility. You can eat them raw as a snack, dipping them in a healthy sauce. You can slice them into a salad for color and crunch. Or you can stir-fry them with onions for a fantastic meal. They are crisp, sweet, and the perfect way to get your vitamins without the sugar. At number 7, we have tomatoes. Tomatoes are famous worldwide for lycopene. Lycopene is the powerful antioxidant that gives tomatoes their red color, and it's especially famous for its role in protecting prostate health in men. Now, here's a fascinating fact about lycopene. Unlike the vitamin C in bell peppers, lycopene is actually better absorbed by your body when it is cooked and combined with a little bit of healthy fat. This means that a traditional, slow-cooked tomato sauce, made with pure olive oil, is actually a scientific health food. But this is our first 30 dozen warning of the day. Every year, non-profit groups test, produce, and release a list of the 12 fruits and vegetables with the highest levels of pesticide residue. And tomatoes, sadly, are always on that list. This is because they have very thin skin and grow close to the ground. So, here is my practical advice. For something like onions at number 9, you can save your money. But with tomatoes, if your budget allows, please try to invest in the organic variety. Alright, let's move to number 6. And this is, perhaps, the most underrated, disrespected vegetable on the planet: cabbage. I am putting cabbage this high on a list for 3 main reasons. Reason 1, it is cheap. I'm not kidding. This is the most affordable health food you can possibly buy. For just a few cents, you have a full meal. Reason 2, it is cruciferous. Just like broccoli, this means it contains special compounds that help your liver in its phase 2 detoxification, which is the process of packaging up nasty toxins to get them out of your body. And reason 3, the most important one, cabbage is the king of gut health. Raw cabbage is full of fiber, which is food, also known as a prebiotic, for the trillions of good bacteria living in your gut. But when you ferment cabbage to make sauerkraut or kimchi, it transforms from a good food into an extraordinary superfood. I get this question all the time: should I take a probiotic pill? I want you to think about this logically. Your gut is a garden. If you throw flower seeds, which are the probiotics, onto a patch of concrete, which isn't inflamed, sugary gut, will the flowers grow? Of course not. You need soil first. The fiber in vegetables is the soil. And a fermented food like sauerkraut, it is both the soil because it has fiber, and it is the seeds because it is teeming with live bacteria. That is why it is so much more effective than just swallowing an expensive pill. Now we arrive at number 5, a classic vegetable everyone knows: broccoli. It's no surprise to see it here. It's the core member of the cruciferous family, meaning it supports your liver. It's high in fiber, meaning it supports your gut. It contains a famous compound called sulforaphane, which has been studied heavily for its anti-cancer properties. But I want to use this moment to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves in the entire health industry. You will see headlines every day: broccoli cures cancer, or this vegetable cures diabetes. I have a very big problem with the word cure. Medicine, chemicals, they treat. They work by interfering with a process, or inhibiting a biological function. Food works completely differently. Food does not treat anything. Food supports the body. Broccoli doesn't cure anything. It provides your body with the tools and the raw materials it needs to return to its natural state of balance. When your body is in balance, it has the ability to heal itself. That is true health. At number 4, we have lettuce and all leafy greens. Now, why would a simple vegetable like lettuce be ranked so high? Even higher than broccoli. Because lettuce is the perfect vehicle. It has almost no calories and no carbohydrates. It is the ultimate filler for your meals. You can eat a giant, enormous bowl of salad, feel completely full, get a ton of fiber, all without spiking your blood sugar. Here is my favorite replacement tip: instead of using bread for a hamburger or a sandwich, I use large, crisp leaves of romaine lettuce. I put the burger patty inside, Add my onions, tomatoes, and avocado. Then I just wrap the lettuce around it. You get all the amazing flavor, all the crunch, all the freshness, but without the sleepiness, the bloating, and the sluggish feeling you get after eating a pile of processed flour. And here is an important dirty dozen note: just like tomatoes, the dark leafy cousins of lettuce, specifically spinach and kale, are also on the dirty dozen list. So, for spinach and kale, try to buy organic when you can. We are now in the top 3. At number 3, the new superstar of the health world, cauliflower. Cauliflower is the hero of the low-carb community, and for very good reason. It is extremely high in potassium, a mineral most of us are deficient in, which is critical for balancing sodium, regulating blood pressure, and supporting heart function. But the main reason it's so famous is its incredible versatility. You can turn it into anything. You can grate it to make cauliflower rice to replace white rice. You can steam it and blend it into cauliflower mash to replace mashed potatoes. And of course, you can make cauliflower pizza crust. But this is a marketing trap. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. When you go to the supermarket and buy a prepackaged cauliflower pizza crust, you must be extremely careful. Many manufacturers, they add just a little bit of cauliflower powder so they can put it on the label, and then they mix it with rice flour, tapioca starch, or other cheap, high-carb fillers. They write "made with cauliflower" in big, beautiful letters on the front. But when you turn it over and read the ingredients list, the first ingredient is rice flour. In the end, its carb count is just as high as a regular pizza crust. Always read the ingredients list, not the front label. The best way is to make it yourself at home. The runner-up, at number 2 on our list, is asparagus. Asparagus is a true superstar for 2 primary reasons. First, it is a top-tier prebiotic. It contains a special type of fiber called inulin, which is the absolute favorite food of your good gut bacteria. When you eat asparagus, you are directly feeding and strengthening your internal microbiome. Second, asparagus is famous as a natural diuretic. It helps your body flush out excess salt and water, which supports your kidney health and can reduce bloating. And the fantastic news? Asparagus is on a clean 15 list. It's tough, fibrous nature protects it very well. You can confidently buy the conventional, non-organic version. Save your money here. And finally, the number 1 spot. The king of the top 10 healthiest vegetables, even though, technically, it is a fruit, is the avocado. The avocado, in my opinion, is a perfect food. It is nature's masterpiece. Here is why it absolutely deserves the number 1 spot. 1. Perfect fats. This is the only vegetable on this list that will truly make you feel full and keep you full for hours. It's loaded with monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy kind found in olive oil. 2. Elite fiber. An average avocado has about 14 grams of carbohydrates, but here's the amazing part: 10 of those grams are fiber. This means its net carb count, the carbs that actually affect your blood sugar, is only 4 grams. It has almost no blood sugar impact, and it's incredible food for your gut. 3. It's loaded with potassium. An avocado has more potassium than a banana, but without all the sugar. And 4. The best part, the avocado is the undisputed king of the clean 15. It is the number 1 cleanest food you can buy. Its thick, tough skin provides perfect protection for the fruit inside. This is the one food you never need to waste money on buying organic. It is versatile, it is nutrient-dense, it is filling, it is safe, and it is delicious. That is why the avocado is number 1. So there you have it. My top 10 list. But more importantly, do you see the system now? We don't just pick vegetables at random. We choose foods that are low in sugar to control insulin. We choose foods that support the liver's detox pathways, like garlic, onions, and cabbage. And we choose foods that feed and rebuild our gut, like fermented cabbage, asparagus, and avocado. This is the strategy for long-term, sustainable health. Start to incorporate these into your daily meals, and just remember the 2 golden rules. For the dirty doesn't like tomatoes, spinach, and kale, try to buy organic if you can. And for the clean 15 like avocado, onions, and asparagus, you can confidently save your money. What did you think of this list? Were you surprised by any of the rankings? Is there a vegetable you love that I missed? Please leave a comment right below and let me know what your favorite vegetable is. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more health truths that nobody else is talking about, I have another video on the 5 healthy foods that are actually hurting you that you should watch next. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on a notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your name, and I'll see you in the next one.